Good afternoon, teachers and staff of the Upper Academy. Welcome to my humble little studio in my basement. Ironically, the sound down here is pretty terrible on my phone. But I've been trying all week to make some time to share my sincere gratitude that you are part of our hardworking, innovative, and collaborative team. Certainly the most unique team I've had the honor to lead in my 23 years in this field. I've sometimes shared that education was the one thing I knew as a kid that I wanted to avoid as a career. You see, my mother was an amazingly dedicated public school math teacher in Carroll County and then PG County, among other places before I was cognizant enough to pay attention. But she spent late hours at the school, coming home with bundles of student work and phone calls to make from our house phone. She would talk at the dinner table, anonymously of course, about students she was working with who had challenging home situations, who had just been released from programs and were struggling to reconnect with school, who needed that tiny carrot of Math Game Friday sessions to motivate them throughout the rest of the week. I would stumble past her bleary-eyed on my way to the bathroom in the early morning light, getting ready for my school day, knowing she had already been up for hours planning and grading. She gave her heart and soul to those kids. And even though she always had plenty left over for me and our family, I knew that I could never throw myself so completely into a job that seemed, on the surface, to be so thankless and to pay off so little in return. But that was a young man's perspective. As I got older and learned much more about what makes a person's life work mean something, my understanding of her dedication to the day job changed, deepened. As I reflected on the good and great teachers I had, who inspired me to be more, to reflect and take my small talents seriously, and to put in the hard work it takes to nurture them, I started to recognize the incredible gift that teachers give to their students every day. I started to see that I was indebted to them, that I owed part of my growing identity to their refusal to give up on me, even when I wanted to give up on myself. And I started to want to pay that debt back by trying to pay it forward. Fast forward to the present, and my respect for what teachers do day in and day out, semester after semester, has grown exponentially. Teaching is a way to give of yourself, but also to gain so much in return, because we learn from our students as much as we hope to teach them. And so we are directly at the center of the human experience, growing alongside them even as we try to share our hard-won perspective and experiences, and to try to guide them through their own. So today, I just wanted to take a moment to share these thoughts, this intense gratitude for my mother and the example she is and always has been of what it means to love what you do, even when it hurts, and especially when it's hard. Your valor is not lost on me, even if there is never enough time to express it sufficiently. So happy Mother's Day to all of you who have mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all of you who are mothers. And happy Teacher Appreciation Week to every one of you. I'm honored to serve you and to help you serve our students and families. Have a great weekend, and here's to closing out this week and this year strong together. Be well.